Okay. I have marked the attendance. Just in the membership, I found that there are 12 people here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I have marked 12 people here. Okay. Just follow the schedule. Tonight we will continue our lecture, and this is the last chapter. It will cost half of the class, so I think maybe in the 8 o'clock we will go to our presentation. So I assume all of you have ready for this presentation, especially for the first one or second one. 任黛西、胡碧林, are you ready for the presentation at
Yes.
8 o'clock? At 8 o'clock, because I have the last chapter.
Okay, teacher.
After the last chapter, I think we will go to the presentation at 8 o'clock. Are you clear?
Yes,
Yes,
everything
teacher.
clear.
Clear.
Okay. So let's move on. Let's finish the lecture. And at 8 o'clock, we will begin our presentation. Okay.
No problem.
Hi, teacher. Chen Jingrong. Chen Jingrong.
陈金荣.
Yes.
Okay. Got you. Okay, so let's move on. This is the last chapter about international marketing. Because we talk up more about the contents just from the strategy perspective about how to choose a good appropriate segment market, how to analyze the consumer behavior. And the next is about the basic 4Ps movements, including product, place, promotion, and price. Last chapter, we have discussed product. This is one of the 4P strategies. We have talked about the product. There are a lot of things about the product. The product, the holistic concept, product category, the life cycle of the product. So, and what's the new product? This is a lot of things about the product. It's basic elements for the marketing, for the management. If we want to sell something to abroad, the basic thing is we should make a good product or good service. Okay. After that, we should discuss the rest 4P strategies: price, place, and promotion for the international market. So tonight, in the first, we will discuss the price, place, and promotion. Okay. About the price, we should know that it is a direct tool for the company to get the profits. Because if you set the high price, obviously we can find that we can get this more profits. But we should know that how to set the price. There are some reasons we should think about it. So the first thing is what's the influence factors affect the price decision. Generally, there are just four kinds of the factors. First is we can discuss this from the firm perspective. Second is about the product perspective. Third is we can just stand the point of view of the environment. The fourth one is about the according to the marketing, according to the market. Okay, so if we want to set a proper price, we should consider this problem about just from the firm perspective. Okay, such as the objectives of the company, objectives of the marketing department. We should consider this question because different function, different objectives will determine the price decision. If we want just to get the, if the objective is about to get the more market size, the low price will be the good one. But if we want to, in the short time, we gonna get the profits, okay? And you can just set the higher price than the ordinary one. So there just depends objectives. Another is about the strategy, okay? Company's strategy, competitive strategy. Because we will find that we have a lot of competitors. So how to compete with each other? Okay, especially in the perfect competition market. Okay, you should carefully deal with the price and in the oligopoly market, because it's not so many competitors, just a few. But we find that just a few competitors, we should pay attention to each other. Because when we change the price, it directly led to the different market size, and it will get the inferior feedback, and will meet face with the very intense competition with the competitors, because in the market just there are few competitors. So you should think about the competitive strategy. And also just in the marketing, in the USP, users STP strategies, you should consider the positioning. If you want to construct a luxury brand, you cannot set a low price. If you want to just set your brand as a convenient brand, is very close to the customer, you want to build like the brand, Chinese brand Xiaomi, so you can't just set a high price, because the Xiaomi brand give us the impression is about the high performance and low price. So if you just set this image in the consumer's mind, that will determine your price decision. Okay, it's about the positioning. Also about the product. Okay, about the product. Okay. Because we talk about the product life cycle. So in the different stage, the different feature. So that means we need a different price decision in the life cycle. Okay, and about the production. Okay, about the production of material. Okay, So we should think about, and last one is about the market entry modes. Okay, because if you want to go to the market, the sub-market segment market, so how to enter this market? The different model, a different mode determines the price decision. Because in the chapter 7, in the chapter 7, about how to enter the market, there are different modes. Okay, and there are different modes. If you want to just in the short time get the profits, so in about this strategy, about this mode, so you can just choose one option one in this block. Option one, that means you can set high price. Also, we should know that it will cost much, because with we invest so much in the promotion and construct the brand and the sales promotion, advertisement, just like that, spend so much money. It will let the customer know this brand, this product. Okay, and also you set a high price, so you can in the short time you can get the profits in this market. So we call it rapid skimming strategy. Okay, because the last time we have not enough time, so we didn't discuss more. Okay, and if you just want how to go to this market, you just want in short time how to say in the short time we want to know what these customers or this market knew our brand, our product. So you should set the low price. Of course, simultaneously, you should spend more about the promotion. So just the communication, we know that more communication, we will get more famous of the brand. So in this stage, this option, we call it rapid penetration, because we use the low price penetrate this market, and simultaneously with the high promotion expenses. So we in short time we can get the most of the customer knew our brand, our product. So we call it rapid penetration. So the price and promotion mode just depends on the entry mode. If you want to just quickly get the profits in this market, or quickly get the famous about the brand or the product, there are just two different dimensions of the price decision. Okay, so the rapid skimming is just like we have the example just like Apple. We knew that 2007 Jobs produced the first iPhone, okay, for the market. I forgot the exact money. Maybe it is just $500. I forgot. But in that time, the price is very high compared to the competitors. In that time, Motorola, Nokia, we find that the cell phone is not so, the price is not so high, but the iPhone is very high. Okay, just according to their context, we find that the price stage is we can call it a rapid skimming, high price, and high promotion expense. Of course, we knew that in that time, Jobs is very famous. Apple is very famous. Okay, maybe they do not spend much in the promotion, but the price is high. Rapid scheming, quickly get the profits. It's a similar example about the Tesla. Okay, we knew that Tesla, the first model of the Tesla, it sell, I forgot the number. Okay, maybe $10,000. $10,000. Oh no. $100,000. Okay, is much higher than the competitors. Okay, so we can call it the price decision is rapid scheming. Okay. About the penetration, you will find that not so many brand or company want to use this rapid scheming because there depends a lot of condition, just like the promotion. You're very excellent at the promotion. You have the famous brand, just like Apple, just like Jobs. He is the famous brand for himself. Okay, Tesla, we knew that. Okay, Musk is a famous brand, personal brand. Okay, so not so many company want to use this because it will cost so much in the promotion. And most of the company want to use this one, penetration, because the low price is favored by the price sensitive customers. Most of the customers are price sensitive. They want to get the similarity product with the low price. So penetration is most of the company want to choose, especially for the new company, new brand, or a small company, small and medium-sized company. They want to use this. Okay, penetration, low price, because they want to get the market size. They want to get the profits in the long run. Okay, they don't care about the negative profits in the short time. They just pay attention to the in the long run. Okay, so this is about the firm level factors. It will affect the price. Okay. Okay. And also because the international marketing, so we should pay attention to the country of origin, because we have the stereotype. It is a stereotype problem, stereotype phenomena. Okay, we have the impressions of the place, so that will affect your price decision. Just like Chinese product, it's not easy to set the high price in the international market, especially in the Europe market and American market, because in their opinion, Chinese product are cheap. Okay, although the quality is good, but Chinese product is cheap. Okay, so if you just go abroad sell your product, they will face this diploma. Okay, but the things change because with the development of the new energy vehicle industry, we find that China brand can set the high price for their new energy vehicle in European market, in US. Okay, so it is very difficult to change it. Okay, so about is the performance factors, about the product factors. Okay, we have discussed the price, the product life cycles. because in different stage of the life cycle, have different feature of the market, of the company. So that means we can just change our price, okay, according to the different stage of the life cycle. Okay. And about the quality, about the service, okay, you should think about it. So high quality, good service, that means will cost much. You will use the good material, so you will get the higher price. Okay, and positioning and the about the product cost. Okay, product cost structure. Okay, maybe your product is intangible, so the price is not easy to say. It's tangible. Okay, it depends on manufacturing, delivering, or NRD, just like that. So that's the factor of the product. About the environment, okay, if you go to the internal market, you should pay attention to, okay, about taxes, tariff, okay, government influence, okay, and economic situation in the foreign country, inflation, exchange rate, interest rate, just like that. You should think about it, okay. And about the market, about the market factor, okay. It also affect your decision, okay. About the competition, we know that there are in economics, there are 4 type markets: pure competition, profit competition, monopolistic competition, oligopoly, monopoly. There are 4 different type of market. In different market, how to set the price is different. Okay, if you have learned economy, I think it is easy for us to understand. If you are just a monopoly, it is easy for you to set the price because you can control the price. You are the only one in the producer. But if you are in the competition market or monopoly or monopolistic market, competition market, difficult. You should care about the feedback of the competitors. Okay, it's not easy to set the price. If you just in the pure competition market, you can't change it. You just follow the price as a company price. So this is the market factors. Also about the we should know the important thing about the consumers, because the product is bought by consumers. If the consumer thinks that your price, the quality is good, the price is appropriate, they will accept it. Okay, you can just set the high price. If just the perception of the customer is negative for your product, it's a disaster for the company. You can't set the high price. Maybe you set the low price, you can't get the more customers. So the customer perception is very important. And that means, from this point, that means marketing is important thing. Because marketing, we can advertise product. We can construct the brand. We can promotion our brand. We can just communication with the media with customers, and always continually to tell the people what's our brand, what we want to provide. Okay, what's the story of this brand? Okay, so marketing can help the companies to change the perception of the customer. It's a very important thing. Okay, so it's about the factors of the price. Okay, so so next is about the price. We know that factors to how to set the price. Okay, we have discussed the skimming. Okay, skimming. That means we can set the high price. Also, we find that it's difficult to set to deploy this strategy, because that means you should have the very good product, and also you have the very powerful marketing department. They can do a lot of promotion strategy. They can continually communicate with the customers. Okay, you will spend much in the promotion. Okay, so skimming is not easy to accomplish. Okay, penetration price. Okay, it is easy to do. Of course, if you use this strategy, you should ready to get the negative profits in short time. Because in the beginning, if you set the price, maybe you can't get the seller, maybe you can't get the profits. Maybe you invest more than what you get. So your negative, if the profits is negative, you should afford it. Okay, so for the company, we can use this strategy, but we should understand, we should have the power, we should have the ability to afford these negative profits. Okay, and also the price not means we same price for the other products, because last chapter we talk about the product. Actually, it is just a metric, product matrix. Okay, product matrix, product line, product the weights of the product, the width of the product, the length of the product, the depth of the product. Okay, there are so lot of types of the product. So that means for the big company, it is a huge task for them to set a different product. Okay, differentiate pricing. Also, if we just one product, the same product, but we have different segment market, we have different customer group. Okay, we can also set a different price. Okay, just like we knew that if we go to want to watch a show, want to go to the concert, we find that the price of the seat are different. Just in front of the stage, around the stage, very close to the stage, the price is very high. The long distance of the stage is the low price you will pay. So this also it is the same performance, but we can get the different price. So the differential price, okay, is different. Also, same product, if we sell to the different segment market, to the Europe, to the Asia, to the Africa, maybe the same product. Although we consider the delivery cost, but we find that maybe we will set a different price because because people from different country, they afford different price, different. Okay. Also, there are the price maybe depends on the region. Okay, it's about some more say knowledge of about the international trade. Okay, FOB price free on board. Okay, cost insurance benefit the different. Okay, I remember that it is just the price just made it before the cargo to the ship get to the ship. This price is just you get or will set after the cargo after product shipped to the another country's port. That will get the price that different. Because it's more about the specific knowledge about the international trade. I'm not familiar with this. Maybe my explain is not right. Okay, you can just check it after class. Check it in this knowledge in the textbook or in the internet. Okay, and okay, some company want to choose the same price, uniform delivery price. Some company want to use different because different zone set different price. This is very normal in logistic company. Okay, logistic company, just the UPS, just in the DHL or US in China. We knew that some people in China, some students in China, if you want to buy something online, you find that you can choose different delivery company, just like the Shentong, Yuantong, Zhongtong, Yunda, or G2, Jingdong, or just like the different delivery company, logistic company. So we find that because we are in Xuzhou city, Xuzhou is very close to the Shanghai. This is a very big international city. So we find that the delivery fee is cheap. Maybe most of them just five RMB. We can get the product online. Okay, it's cheap. But if you live far from the Jiangsu province or Zhejiang province or Shanghai city, the delivery fee will higher. Okay, if you just live in Xinjiang province or northeast of the China, or maybe south Hainan province, okay, the price will be higher. So this is just the price set according to the location. Okay, okay, it's about the price. So about the channel, the third P channel. Third P is the place. So place is about the channel. It's about the delivery. Okay, the delivery agent. We should know that the channel is very important for the marketing. Because you have the brand, you have the product. Okay, even you have your brand is famous, everybody knows your brand, but we find that it's very difficult for the customer to get your product as soon as possible because we haven't the channels. Customer can't find you, can't buy your product if they won't buy. But they can't buy it because you have no channels. So it's important, especially in a huge country just like China, because China we knew that the area is so big, so huge, so very big population. So that means if you want to buy something to the customers, you should think about the channel, the delivery channel. Okay. in the past, we knew that when we sell product from the Shanghai city to other province is difficult. It will cost just a few days, maybe a month, because the distance, because the geology problem. Okay, it's a huge area. Okay, so the channel is very important, and so many population. So how to get the customer to quick get your product is very, very important, especially in China, especially for the country which has a huge area. Okay, and so the next question is about how to choose different channel. How to choose different channel. About the channel, if we just analyze this, we can just use the figure to talk about the channel. Okay, about this figure, we find that you can, if you are a manufacturer or you are a company, you produce a product, you can directly sell the product to the customer. Okay, we call it zero level channel. That means there is no agent, delivery agent. Okay, you just sell the product directly to the customer. It is ideological one. It's very good, but we knew that it's very difficult to accomplish. Okay, we knew that when I was a student, one of the guy, Chen Jinrong, he said that he just now, I remember he told me that he has a company with other guys. He want to sell the fruit from his country, Malaysia, to China. Okay, if you want to buy this thing, if you just sell this thing to the China market, if you let the Chinese people get your profits, get your product, get your fruit, it actually is difficult. Even if we knew your brand, we knew you are a very good producer, maybe you have a good brand, maybe you are a online celebrity, you have a power, you have so many followers. How do we find that it's difficult for us to get your fruit? And of course, the fruit is a special product. Okay, it is a seasonal product. We must make the fresh. So how to quick transport your product to the customer's home is very, very important. You can choose this one, zero level. Obviously, you will find it's a very task. It's impossible task to accomplish because so many customers located in different area of the country. The country is so big, so this zero channel we can't get it. It's ideal, but we can't get it. Okay, and also it will have very good advantage because you control the price, because you directly sell to him, to the customer. So there is no delivery fee, agent fee, just like that. And it is directly related to the customer. You can get the information, the customer's favorite, your customer's interest. Okay, you know that. You get the very quick information. Okay, but it's very difficult to accomplish. So for some companies, if they want to just sell the product, or maybe they in the beginning of internalization. You come to China, okay, they often find a retailer to sell the product to the customer, because this retailer, they focus on just the retail. Okay, they don't care about the production. They don't care about the design, NRD, promotion. They just care about the retail. So they will construct so many convenience store or supermarket in different parts of the country. So this is their job. Your job is produce. Okay, so you can cooperate with the retailer, and with so many subsidiary, so many convenience store, so you can sell the product to the customer. Okay, so it is a win-win result. Okay, and this retailer is just the one agent of this channel, so we call it one level. Just like this retailer maybe will be can be Walmart, Macron, 7-Eleven, okay, okay, another retailers, okay, and if there are another retailer here, we can call it a wholesaler, and the wholesaler get the product and just sell to the retailer, and the retailer sell to the customer. That means there are, in this process, there are two agents. We call it two level. Of course, if the society, if the market is so complex, maybe we will face this scenario, just the three level: wholesaler, jobber, retailer, consumer, just three level. Okay, and we will find that because there are different agents here in the channel, we find there are so many disadvantages about this two level or three level, because you are the manufacturer. You can't directly get the information for the customer. You can't just respond to the customer directly. It will cost much, because the customer always changes. Their interests, their needs always change. You can't get the first one data. It's the disadvantage. And also, because there are so many levels, you can't control the price. Maybe the retailer, they want to get so many customers, so they want to decrease the price. But as a producer, you think you want to hold the price. You want to hold the brand image, hold the brand equity. You don't want to change the price. But the retailer always have the potential. They want to decrease the price. Maybe they don't care about the brand, don't care about your brand equity. What they want is about the more sales value. Okay, so that will affect your price decision. So we find that there are advantage about the different channel. Okay, so very easy we can find that if the agent is small, the fewer agent of the channel, the more control manufacturer can get. Okay. the more okay, so this is we can get to the conclusion. Okay, so for in the reality, which level, which type channel you want to choose just depends so many factors. Okay, depends so many factors. Okay, about the okay customers characteristics. Okay, if the customer just located all over the world, all over the country, you can't find just one company to be only one retailer. You should choose more. Okay, and about the product, is fruit or meat, just like that, you should pay attention to the product feature. Okay, location, competition. Okay, and about the internal. Okay, so how to the strategy. Okay, the management skill. Okay, the information technology. A lot of things about the channel decisions. So if you just want to choose a channel, you should think about it. And besides what we talk about is the traditional knowledge. And we knew that this is just we are in a netizen. We are netizen. Most of the activity is just online. So we should think about the online channel. Okay, online channel. You can sell it in the big electronic platform, just like Alibaba, Taobao, Jingdong, Douyin, just like that. You can sell the product in this platform. Okay. Also, you can just construct your own website or your own app to sell the product. Okay. This is another channel, online channel. Okay. About the online channel, there are a lot of things to talk about. But it is a trend in the future. More and more product want to sell and transaction in the on the line. So we can't just omit this trend. Okay. The last one is about the promotion. So a promotion is the last fall. Maybe in the past, you get the good product, the good quality. You don't afraid of the selling, because quality is important. But now, in the information society, there are so many information in the world. Even if in the cell phone, there are so many information, so many message. Actually, we often feel information fatigue. Just for the social media, we also feel social media fatigue. I don't know. I'm not sure. Are you feeling that? Do you feel that? Because so many message, just like if you want to use the different app, Instagram, Douyin, Facebook, Twitter, or WeChat. Okay, in the first, we are fanatic about the app. We want to talk with others. And with the continue and with the development, we find that more and more people here, more and more message, and we will find that, okay, I don't want to share more. I don't want to tell more because so many information, so many message. Okay, so that means what we want to say that it is information society, so many information. Okay, so if your product is very good, you have the good quality, but maybe not so many people knew your product, knew your brand. Now we should pay attention to this power, the promotion power. Okay, this is the power of the Douyin, of the internet. Okay, we knew that some guys just play this, just use this TikTok app. You will find that it is very new communication tool. Okay, it's different from the television. Okay, broadcasting. Okay, or different from the internet. Okay, so it's very important tool. And as a company boss, manager, or CEO, you should use this. Okay, because so many people want to use this. So many people want to use this app, use this tool. How to say, they are indulged in this app. So many information. So if you just can't tell people exactly your brand, your product, people are full of information. They can't get what you produce. They do not know what's your feature of the product. So promotion is very important, especially in the how to say. I have a term. I forgot the term is about information reloaded. 信息过载。Yes, information overload. Information overload. Information overload. Not only in this is social media platform, but also in the television, broadcasting. Okay, so full of information. Okay, and also we call it attention economy of attention economy. So in the attention economy, the most important thing is you should get the attention of the customer. You should tell them what we are, what's our brand is, what's the special feature of the product. Okay, so the promotion is very important. Advertisement, or you can do the advertisement, spending on the advertisement, or you can just construct the good public relationship between the customers and mediums and agents. Also, you can just use different tools to tell people have a discount, we have a coupon, just like that. Okay, so it's about the promotion. Because we have few time to discuss this more, so that is all about the international marketing. We have finished this course. So part one we have finished. So let's have a break, have a rest. So we will begin at 8:10. 8:10. Okay, guys, 8:10 we will begin our class for part 2 presentation. Okay, so the Hu Beilin and Ren Daixi, Hu Beilin, you maybe you are the first one or second one tonight. Okay. Okay, guys. So let's move on. Ren Daixi, are you ready?
Yes, I am ready.
Okay. So you can begin.
Hello, everyone. Today, I am going to talk about Samsung electronic marketing. The market capitalization of Samsung is over $300 billion. As you can see from the background, Samsung annual profit is on the rise. Samsung currently has several areas that are leading the world #1 market. There are memory semiconductor, smartphone, premium TV. However, Samsung previous image was not like this. You should think about it. What is the image of Samsung like a long time ago? Copycat in Japan, copycat in the US, low quality product, easily broken product. It was a tropical electronic company. Samsung want a change. Lee Gun-hee, the second generation CEO of Samsung, studied in Japan. He declared quality management marketing that changed everything. Samsung burned down low-quality product in 1995. As you can see in the picture, Samsung employee instead on, we will make a 100 good product. This behavior of Samsung became an opportunity to inform the world through news. This marketing strategy is of course similar to the strategy of hammering down a product in Qingdao Haier, China. After this marketing, Samsung succeeded in changing. As a result, Samsung is imprinted as a company that produces premium products. So, a single Samsung company can be seen to be higher than the operating profit of many companies in Japan. Hitachi, Sony, Panasonic, Fujitsu, and NEC, which were representative company in Japan. Over time, Samsung felt the need for another marketing strategy. Therefore, Samsung is conducting leading marketing of new technology innovation in 2011. These are Samsung products that received the Innovation New Technology Award in 2011. LED TV, Blu-ray DVD player, 3D glasses, Galaxy S2, Smart Zoom digital camera. Over time, Samsung is feeling the need for another marketing strategy. Its patriotic marketing, this marketing strategy work well in Asian countries. The Japanese did not want to use Korean products. Chinese also did not want to use Korean products. So Samsung did emotional marketing when it was marketing to the Chinese market. For example, come to my house marketing strategy is a successful localization case. It was a marketing strategy that satisfied the middle class fantasies of the generation born after 1990. Another example is marketing Samsung Galaxy Note 3 to localization in China. Zhao Wei, actor and film actor. She has a professional female leader image. It provides a especially beyond cost effectiveness. Now, Samsung marketing strategy is Samsung is our family. This is because some people have Samsung electronic TV, use Samsung electronic smartphone, and use electronic device contain Samsung electronic semiconductor. Marketing for analysts. Product. Samsung products are diverse and range from smartphone to TV, home application, and semiconductor. The company has a reputation for producing high quality, innovative products with advanced feature and cutting-edge technology. Price. Samsung employs a premium pricing strategy for its product, positioning them as a high-end and high-value option. However, the company also offers low pricing products in certain markets, such as the budget smartphone to compete with other manufacturers. Promotion. Samsung's promotion strategy involves advertising its product through various channels, including TV commercials, print ads, online ads, and social media. The company also sponsors events and sports teams to increase brand awareness and promote its product. Place. Samsung sells its product through various distribution channels, including retail store, online marketplace, and its own e-commerce platform. The company also partners with mobile carriers to sell its smartphones and another mobile device. Overall, Samsung's 4P strategy focus on creating high-quality, innovative products that are marketed as high-end premium options, while also offering budget options to compete with other manufacturers. The company's promotion and distribution channel help it reach a wide audience and increase brand awareness, making Samsung one of the leading electronics manufacturers in the world. SWOT analysis. Strength, strong brand reputation, and diversified product portfolio, technology innovation, large global market share, vertical integration. Weakness, dependence on the smartphone market, high competition, quality control issue, complex organization structure, lack of strong presence in some market. Opportunity, growth in emerging technique, expansion into new market, strategic partnership and acquisition, increased focus on sustainability, growth in the healthcare industry. Threat, economic uncertainty, intense competition, intellectual property issue, changing consumer preference, geopolitical risk. Okay, thank you.
Thank you for Lin Duaixi. Okay, so but now my computer have a problem, so I can't watch your slides. I just listen to the voice, and I don't know how to try our power as the presenter. Okay, so let's move on. So do you
Yes,
guys
teacher.
do you have the questions for the Ren Daixi?
Excuse me, teacher, what did you say?
So do you have the questions about
Oh,
the slides
questions for
of
Ren Daixi.
Samsung?
Can I ask?
Mm.
Question. Do you have a products of Samsung, and how did you know about this company? How you choose this product, if you have?
任黛西
What? Excuse me?
任黛西 other classmates will ask you questions.
Yes, I choose the Samsung is Korean #1 market capitalization.
And do you have products maybe phone or any other products? Just which method of Samsung marketing model worked by you?
Don't
What?
understand. I don't
For your,
understand.
for your opinion, for example, I have some I have Xiaomi, and Xiaomi worked on me for one marketing model. I know which one, but which marketing system worked on you, for your opinion?
Sorry, I cannot get you.
Maybe you can write it in the group, maybe. In the group.
Maybe,
Right
yeah.
in the group.
Okay, I'll try to write.
Yes, you can type the question in the chat box.
In the chat box or in the group.
In the group is better. The others can ask.
Okay.
So, are you Hu Bilin?
Excuse me? Is me? Are you calling me teacher?
You are Hu Bilin. So, do you have question for the Ren Daixi?
No, I don't have.
Okay. So,
His presentation is very clear. For me, it's very clear. Very
okay,
good.
okay. So about this topic, do you have any questions? Okay, if other guys have any question, okay, go ahead.
Nidaisi, that's a very good presentation. I followed and I got everything, but I just want to find out if there's any specific situation where Samsung was able to break through a particular international market, and then how the marketing strategy they adopted to break into that market.
Break into the Chinese market. I think this one. Yeah, this one. Chinese one. Strategy. Localization.
All right. Because my computer have a problem, so I can't see the slides.
Oh.
I have no question to ask.
Okay.
Okay, so if you guys have no questions, so let's move on. Okay, next person. But can we wait a minute? I want to restart my computer because I found a problem in my screen. I can't see you, but I can hear your voice. So just wait a minute. I restart the computer, restart the this online course, and we continue. Okay, Willing. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Wait a minute.
Yes, Rausha.
I'll wait
Okay.
for you, teacher. Don't worry. Take your time. Oh, do you have Samsung products? If there is, what marketing methods of the company motivated you to purchase it?
I
Guys,
give you a problem. Host.
Yes, Anna. Yeah, I'm the host. Let's wait for teacher.
guys, can I present second, please? Because I have a few charge.
Oh, you want to present next?
Second one, yes.
Sure,
Okay, thank
no
you.
problem.
Because my
Ladies first.
laptop will die.
It's all right. It's all right. I'll tell teacher later.
Danny, do you want to present after Nazim or
I'll present after Nazim maybe. I'll present after Nazim. It's okay. It's all
okay.
right.
Yes. Okay.
Hi, teacher. Welcome back.
Yeah, we come back. And Dashi, I found that okay, Bei asked a question, and okay, in the WeChat group, WeChat, yes, you answer the question. It's good.
Yeah,
It's good.
Yes.
Yes, it's good. Okay,
Mm.
so let's
Next
move
is-
on.
Can I present next?
We
Nazim.
assume that we should follow the list.
Okay, okay.
Okay,
Ah.
so the next
Okay.
person is Hu Bilin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
so are you ready?
Ready.
I should.
I hope you can see
yes.
my screen. I hope you can
So
see
can
my
you
screen.
can you share your screen? Okay.
Can you see right now?
No,
What?
it's just we.
I
No,
can
we
see your presentation too.
We cannot.
All right. Anyone else see my presentation? See my
No.
PPT? No?
No.
No.
No? Just my voice?
Yes,
on,
just
on the
your voice.
How about now? I shared my screen to a full mode version. Can you hear? Can you see?
Yeah, get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Finally. So anyone who else doesn't see doesn't saw my screen? Everyone's all right? Okay. So as you guys can see the screen, okay, you guys can know what I'm going to present today because you can just see the logo here. There's two brands, okay, and one is the Coca-Cola and one is the Pepsi, and you can see there's a flag here. So I think you guys can guess what marketing topic I'm going to come up with. Yes, it's about the expansion of Coca-Cola and Pepsi in India. So I'd like to talk about background of the beverage industry in this country first. So during the year of 1958, Coca-Cola had already entered the Indian market. Okay, they already did this beverage businesses, okay, for 2 decades until 1977. All right, because there is something happened during the year 1977 until 1980s is because the former president of India, the Nehru, okay, if you guys familiar with this guy, okay, he doesn't embrace free market, okay, during that time when he was a president, he embraced closed economy, okay. India was a closed economy during the 70s until the 90s. Okay, it was a large economy because India was having a huge population, but they are not so efficiency in industrial sector. Okay, because it supplies like 95% of the domestic demand for manufacturing goods. Okay, and all those goods are produced in the domestic market. Okay, and during 1977, the government of India come out with the policy, okay, and it affects a lot of multinational company, okay, like Coca-Cola, for instance. They want Coca-Cola to give up the shareholdings, okay. They want also not just the shareholding, but also the secret recipe of Coca-Cola. And you guess what? Coca-Cola actually reject the government. And it was during that time, 1977, Coca-Cola leaves India, okay. And during the industry shakeups, it happened in 1988, and you can see that during the 90s, okay, 5% of the market is considered small manufacturers, like manufacturing bottles, caps, plastics, and so on. Yeah, this is the whole industry phenomena happened in India. I'll just skip it to next one. Okay, and I would like to talk about the political environment in India, okay, during that time. Like I said just now, I mentioned India was seen not so friendly due to its closed economy. Okay, a lot of investors lost, okay, a lot of the profits when they are doing the business in India, and they bans a lot of imports, okay, in the India market, okay, because they encourage the domestic businesses, okay, they encourage the domestic businesses, and everything started to change, okay, in 1991, okay, where the new government in India started to embrace liberalization of economy, okay, they come out with a new industry policy, and also they simplify a lot of trade rules and regulations for those people who want to invest in India. And during 1990s and so on, the foreign investment in India started to skyrocket. Okay, it's quite similar like the open up in China during 1979. Okay, and interestingly, after Coca-Cola had left India at 1977, Pepsi, okay, Pepsi Cola entered India in 1986. So we can see that after Coca-Cola left, Pepsi tried to go in, okay, and they did a lot of efforts on how to expand their businesses in India. Okay, and regarding the Indian law, okay, due to the closed market, okay, there's a lot of things that have to be modified for Pepsi. Okay, so Pepsi has to change their name into Leha Pepsi. Okay, Leha. The word Leha comes from the Hindi, the language of Hindi. It means wave. Okay, the sea wave, ocean wave, Leha. Okay, it's a very localized name, and same goes to Coca-Cola during before 1977. Okay, they have to merge with the local business Kopale and become Coca-Cola India, like that. This is so on is similar, and things started to be different in laws in being implemented to Pepsi and Coke. So Coca-Cola agreed at first to sell like 49% of its shareholding as a condition of be able to enter the Indian market and buy out the domestic company in India. Okay, but eventually it doesn't go very well, and that's why Coca-Cola leaves India. Okay, they left India, and then later on Pepsi entered. Okay, and however it doesn't needed to do so. Okay, it's not the same like the Coca-Cola. And then I'd like to talk about the problem. Okay, so like I mentioned just now, India forced Coca-Cola to sell like 49% of its shareholding to Indian investors. Okay, this also happened a lot of time, and it happened during the year 2002, and Coca-Cola, the Coke company asked for like a second extension. Okay, they hope that this kind of giving up equity will actually postpone until the year of 2007. Okay, because they want to fix some of their inner problem as well. And then the Indian government denied it. Say you should give the 49% of the equity immediately, like that. So Pepsi realized that in order to enter the market of India, you actually have to tackle a lot of problems like the policy problems, the political environment, and those officials. Okay, all those things. You need to be able to be able to work with them. Okay, instead of just earn all the profits alone, you have to make sure they also be able to earn something as well. So like I said here, Coca-Cola doesn't did well, and yeah, and then it left the Indian market. So the political environment in India is like this. There's a questions like, could this problem being forecast with these issues being expected by other foreign businesses when they first come to a country like, for example, India? So the answer is no, because the government in India is quite inconsistent, and they keep changing the government because, you know, they have a lot of parties in India, and every time when they vote, the government might change, and different government have different policies. Okay, and next, how could this development in political arena have been handled differently? So Coca-Cola company should already agree to start like building bottling plants instead of buying out Parle, the local business, and hence wouldn't actually they will agree to sell like 49% of their share, okay, to the local investor in India, okay. And also regarding the timing of market entry, okay, this is very important. Okay, for Pepsi, okay, like I said just now, they entered into the market quite earlier, okay, and this is one of their advantage because they will be able to enter the market before Coca-Cola able to like step in to the domestic market very stably. And you know, during 1993, Pepsi was able to gain 26% of their market share. Okay, this is what Coca-Cola doesn't have. However, they do have their own disadvantages, okay, because due to the policy at that time, okay, Pepsi was being forced to change their name into a more local name called the Leha Pepsi. And also the government, the local government, limited their soft drink sales to a 25% or minimum. Okay, this is quite difficult for them, and they're actually quite difficult to compete with local brand, because in India they also have other soft drink company, and they have their own advantage, like price advantage, the cost advantage and stuff. And next, regarding the advantage of Coca-Cola company, okay, they are able to buy 4 bottling plants, okay, unlike Pepsi. So, and also they bought a lot of brands in India, like the Thumbs Up, Limca, Citra, Mazda, and so on. And they're able to set up 2 new ventures with Parle and to bottle and market their product. Okay, this is one of their advantage, a little advantage. However, their disadvantages is they get denied to entry until 1993 due to the policy, the closed economy policy. Okay, and in the end, Pepsi was already there. They stepped in further much earlier than the Coca-Cola company, and it was harder for Coca-Cola to establish market share with Pepsi. Okay, and they were not allowed to buy back the 49% shares. Okay, so for this part, I'd like to talk about the geography, the demographics of India. As you can see, regarding Pepsi and Coca-Cola, before they wanted to enter the market, they need to know, okay, about the demographics of India, like the capital city, the populations. Okay, like you can see the tables here. New Delhi is their capital city, and you can see the total area is quite a lot. It's quite huge. The population also. Okay, the new statistic I get is 1.4 billion and still counting. And then the nominal GDP is 3 trillion US dollar. Okay, and however their GDP capita is only 2,000. So okay, and the good thing is about their GDP growth, they have 6.8% during 2022. This is quite similar to their economist forecast. Okay, and they're able to recover very quickly during the post-pandemic. And their currency, okay, for you guys to know, they're having Indian rupee, and they also have a lot of cities in India, but I'll only list out 5 major cities, which is New Delhi. Okay, you can see that New Delhi, they have 30.2 millions of population in this in the Delhi city, quite huge. And Mumbai is the second for 20 million, and then Kolkata, Bangalore, and Chennai. And about their product policies, so they need to catering to Indian tastes. Also, entering with product close, they have to enter the products that is fixed with the local taste, okay, such as the colas, fruit drinks, and also the carbonate waters. And they're also waiting to introduce a new American type of drinks, okay, like for example, Sprite. Okay, Sprite is the new type of drink that be introduced by the Coca-Cola company, and they were introducing new products. Okay, instead of the traditional canned drink, they also introduced to a bottle drink like that. And this one is their promotional tactics. Okay, their activities. Both of these company, Pepsi and Coca-Cola, they gives out a lot of promotional materials. Okay, like in a state called Navratri, okay, they give out like rice, premium rice, because Indian, they really have their main staple is rice, okay, and also candy as well. Okay, Pepsi gives away rice and candy, while Coca-Cola gives passes, like for example, tickets, cinema passes, and also like vouchers for their vacations, for the discounts. And then different areas of India have different kind of campaign. Okay, like for example, Indian A, their campaign is you try to appeal to young urbanites, and the Indian B campaign will try to appeal to rural areas. So the cities and the countryside might have different campaign because their buying power can be very different. And for the pricing policies, Pepsi started out with an aggressive pricing policy in order to get immediate market share from other Indian competitor. Like I said just now, there's a lot of soft drink company in India, and they have their own advantage. So the competition can be very stiff. And Coca-Cola cuts its price by 15 to 25% during the year 2003. And Coca-Cola did this in order to encourage consumption and also try to compete with Pepsi. And they want to gain much more market share from Pepsi. And then about distribution arrangement, production plant and bottling center were placed in a larger city all around India, like Mumbai, New Delhi, and more has been added as the demand have grew. As the Indian people started to demand more of their product, they added more production plants. So Coca-Cola and Pepsi have their own globalization strategy. So this word globalizing, I really like this words, these creative words. Is a vocabulary mixed with the word global and localization. So they come up with globalization, just like Samsung. And by taking a product global, a firm will have a more success if they'll be able to adapt it to specifically to the location and also the culture that they are trying to market it in. So both companies did this strategy and they did quite well. Okay, for Pepsi globalization, Pepsi formed a joint venture when they first entering the market with two local company, which is Voltas and Punjab Agro, and they merged together and formed a new limited company called Pepsi Foods. And in the year 1920s, year 1990s, Pepsi Foods have changed their name from their product to Leha Pepsi in order to conform with foreign collaboration rules. Okay, and in keeping with local taste, Pepsi launched its new 7-Up called Leha 7-Up. Okay, with a more clear and lemon category. And also you can see here they also have masala flavor in their 7-Up drinks, which is quite unique. And besides, they also did advertising with their local stars, celebrities, like for example in Navratri, okay, during the traditional festival, they invite the celebrities to come and did some promotional activities for the locals. And I can say that Pepsi's most effective globalization strategy is they are sponsoring a lot of famous Indian athlete, okay, like such as the cricket and soccer player. You know, cricket is very famous in India, so they invest a lot on those Indian athletes to help them to promote those drinks. And next is the Coca-Colaization. So their first joint force with local snack with Britannia Industry. Okay, it was happened in the early 90s, so it's quite late compared to Pepsi. And they formed a joint venture with the market leader, which is called the Parle, in 1993. And for the festival of Navaratri, Coca-Cola issued a free passes up to the celebration of its new soft drink called Thumbs Up bottle. Okay, this Thumbs Up bottle is very good marketing for Coca-Cola. And also they run a special promotion where people could win free vacations. Okay, free vacation. You know, Indians, they also like holiday. So they know that, so they come out with all those promotions. And also like Pepsi, they also hire a lot of Bollywood stars. Okay, one of them like these two. And then, but also at the same time, Coca-Cola did some mistake when they try to enter the market. Okay, so first of all, they entered the market in the wrong timing. Okay, because when they try to enter, Coca-Cola India agreed to abide all the laws for the foreign investment. And then Coca-Cola India also tried to expand its investment, where the government allowed acquisition only if the company agreed to sell 49% of its share within 2 years. But you know, Coca-Cola rejected. Okay, and Coca-Cola tried to get the extension. Okay, so the Indian government actually accept the first extension, but later on they denied the second extension. And the Coca-Cola India tried to deny the upcoming Indian shareholder for voting rights. Okay, so they don't want the local officials to get into this business, unlike Pepsi. Okay, so the first mistake I conclude, Coca-Cola should have been more careful when they entered the market and what they are promising when they enter. The second mistake is Coca-Cola should not have tried to weasel out their way out of promise what they have made. Okay, so this mistake can actually hurt the image of Coca-Cola among those locals. Okay, and who will win in the long run, Coca-Cola or Pepsi? So I think Pepsi is making a better marketing and advertising strategies, and they are more widely accepted in India with more market share. Where else Coca-Cola have conflicts with Indian government and they are trailing Pepsi in market share. So I think Pepsi will run better than Coca-Cola for the next decades. So what is the lesson that we can learn here? So it's very important to keep with the local taste, the local taste, and also it's important to pay attention to the market trends in the market that you're trying to go in. And also celebrity appeals can give a better result for advertising, and it pays to keep up with emerging trends in the market that you try to go in. And Coca-Cola lessons, you have to pay specific attention to deals made with the government. So it's not that Coca-Cola is not, it's not that Coca-Cola have worse taste or they have not good technology. I mean, Coca-Cola has their taste is good, the technology is everything perfect. It's just about the marketing they are losing to Pepsi when they try to compete in India. So I think Pepsi be able to win Coca-Cola is because they did not just the 4P, the price, population, and so on, and other stuff. They also did very good in political relationship. I think I can add on another 5P or 6P, a political relationship and public relationship. Yeah, these two. And they establish a good business relationship with the government. Okay, and they invest in quality product, and they emphasize a lot in advertising. So that's all from my presentation. Thank you. and in Hindi called Dhanyawad. Okay, it means thank you in Hindi. Any question?
Right. You give us a very good presentation. So who has the questions for the Hu Bilin?
I think don't have a question. You answer for everything.
You forget everything. Okay, I think there's a fun fact is when Coca-Cola is being kicked out from India, you know, there's a local company who manufacturing bottles. There's a company called Kampa in India. They help Coca-Cola to manufacture the bottles. And when Coca-Cola is being kicked out, the company that manufactured the bottles actually did the same thing. They also tried to copy the Coca-Cola drink and they try to sell the drinks. They come up with a new brand called Kampa Cola in the end, like that before 1990s, and they did very well. But however, they didn't survive until 1990s because India started to open up and they welcomed the foreign investor, and they're unable to fight with the foreign company, like Pepsi. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, very good. So does anyone have questions for Hu Bilin?
Okay. Hu Bilin, I know
Danny.
I know you have done justice to everything, so, but I just want to ask a question about the current state of Coca-Cola, given the fact that currently there are so many other types of drinks on the market, and you know, so many beverages. Some are even as similar as Coca-Cola is. So currently, what is Coca-Cola doing to maintain that competitive advantage over the rest in terms of international marketing?
Okay, about these questions, I think marketing is a very wide topic, and like teacher have taught us about the 4P, the price, population, and all those stuff. I think one of the thing that businesses have to know when they try to do the expansion in other country, they need to learn how to, like, I make it simple, okay? They need to make friends with the locals, with the people, the buyer, the officials over there, okay? I think that businesses unable to avoid politics, okay? They need to understand and sensitive about the politics in the country that they're trying to enter, okay? Like, for example, I say just now, Coca-Cola. I'm not trying to say that we won't say that Coca-Cola is a bad company, okay? Their drink is very good. Their marketing is also very good. The manufacturing is also very good. It's just that they are not so sensitive to this about public relationship, the PR, compared to Pepsi. And Pepsi be able to realize the importance of public relations, okay, when they try to do business in India, because India has a lot of regulations, okay, like for example, India, they do a lot of regulations and so on. So Pepsi actually try to understand and make friends with the locals, and Pepsi, they found out that India, the reason why India have a lot of regulation is because of protectionism. Okay, India want to protect their own economy. They want to protect their economy. So in order to be entering the market, Pepsi actually promised to help the India government, like for example, helping them to raise the economy development of the rural area. Okay, they plant a lot of this plantation, like manufacturing bottles for the company. They build it in the rural area in India, and actually create a lot of job opportunity, yeah, and so on. And also they try to giving some advice for the Indian government in order for them to helping India to export more plantation, more agricultural products, because India was a huge agriculture nation, and so on. So actually, Pepsi actually worked with the Indian government a lot during that time. Yeah. So I think Pepsi did a very good job in this part compared to Coca-Cola. That's
Okay, I
all.
have question.
All right.
My question is like, Coca-Cola and Pepsi is unhealthy and it's junk food.
Mhm.
So, yes. And people promote, like bad, negative side. And what Coca-Cola and Pepsi tell what? For example, I read the article about how Coca-Cola and junk food influence for children because they drink and, it's very unhealthy for children. And what these companies do against this, bad advertisement.
So your question?
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't get your question. I think you just giving out statement. What is your question? Can you repeat your question?
Coca-Cola and Pepsi eat unhealthy junk food. Yes.
Yes, I agree. Yes, I agree. I agree
And
with this
I
statement.
read article about how these Coca-Cola and these drinks influence for children for their health is bad. And what these companies do to protect themselves, or do you know something about this?
Or what
They
company?
promote bad unhealthy food.
I mean, okay, I know. I think I can get a little bit of understanding. You mean that what should the company do? Is it you want the company to change? You want the Pepsi and Coca-Cola to change? To do something?
Maybe yes, because it's very unhealthy. But they do because the sugar it's sweet but make people addicted. But I know some people against for this company.
I understand. Yeah, it's true that this company actually sell this product where if you overtake this kind of drinks, it actually affected your health. But yeah, I agree. Just like those sugars and stuff, all those things. In my opinion, that all those things is not harmful as long as you don't take it too much. Okay, you don't drink too much. You need to. I think the Indian government should raise the awareness of the health. Okay, to make sure that their people will take this drink less. Okay, don't drink it every day. I think this is important for the Indian government to do, not for the company to do, because the company don't care about. They just care about the profit. Okay, they just care about the profit. I think this responsibility goes to the Indian government. And when Indian government raised the awareness of the Indian people, and the Indian people started to not really buying too much products on those Coca-Cola and Pepsi, then it actually forced the Pepsi and Coca-Cola to do some changes and do some transition. Okay, who knows? That's why do you know that Coca-Cola actually sell mineral water? They actually sell mineral water.
Really?
So they don't,
No, it's not.
yeah, they also sell mineral water as well. So we can't blame Coca-Cola and Pepsi to just sell soft drink and stuff. Yeah, it's true. They are famous of selling soft drink and stuff, but actually they also sell other things like soft drink. Like mineral water, soda, and so on, which is much more healthier than the typical soft drink. Okay.
So you think that government should take responsibility about take care about people, government.
Yeah, I agree. Yes, true, and I agree with your opinion about that, about this company, like selling too much these drinks for those kids and actually affect the health. In my, like for example, in my country, okay, in my country, the government actually charge a lot of sugar tax, okay, on those
That's good, yes.
company who sell soft drink. Yeah, so on those things. I think this is one of the strategy to stop kids from overdrinking this thing. Okay, that's all.
Yeah, excuse me.
Can I present? I can do it fast.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, to add to what you said, Nazi. Yeah, hello?
Yes, we can hear
I can hear you.
Okay, you can hear me.
I can hear you.
Yeah, in answer to the question, I just want to add to what Billy said with regard to the unhealthy products and then the unhealthy side of Coke, and then customers consume it. I think currently Coca-Cola has an answer to those things. When you check on their website and all of that, and some of the products that they produce, they have Coca-Cola Light.
Yeah,
yeah,
which is,
true.
what do you call, less sugar content.
Yes,
They have
yes, true.
Coca-Cola. There are so many types of Coca-Cola depending on the health condition of customers and all that. So they have listened to it, and then they brought on some products as an answer to that very issue. So you can check and then you find out. Thank you.
Yeah, it's true. This is one of the changes that they did in order to survive in the market. They come up with like Coca-Cola Light, Coca-Cola Zero, and so on like that. This is also one of their strategy.
Okay, great.
Can I present? I can do it fast. Just wanna finish this
Okay.
assignment earlier. Or do you have a time?
Do what? Pardon?
I just next after 4 minutes.
No. The time is limited.
Okay.
The time is. You should be
I just wanted to finish it
you
earlier.
should be present at the next week. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So about Hu Bilin, just about the presentation and the discourse, I think is good. Everybody should learn from you. Your slides make clear.
Thank you, teacher.
And give us so many information and tell about so many background story about the Pepsi and Coca-Cola India is good, is interesting, and you answer some questions. The answer is good, but I have a question just related to the Nazi. Is about her the similar question. You talk about that how to deal with this because this is a carbonated beverage and which is not healthy for the people. And so, what's the company do? You reply that it was the task for the government. It is not the company's job. I have some different opinion.
Okay.
Because you know that there is a trend in everywhere that carbonated beverage is not so healthy so good for the healthy. Currently, population people in India don't care about this thing. But in my opinion, with the development of the society, more and more people will care about this thing. Just like in China, actually, 10 years ago or 20 years ago, we don't care about this beverage. We like it much. Cola is good, Pepsi is very good. As a child, I fantastic with this beverage. And I grew up, and with the development, we think that okay, this is not healthy, so healthy for the child, for the people. So what I talk about is that the company should notice that there is a trend. Maybe it's not for the Indian people. They have no interest about the sugar, the calorie. They care about it's good, it's tasty, it's enough. But with the development of the society of the in India, there is a trend. We should notice that. So in the future, if these two companies, maybe they will encounter this problem. What I said is that they should prepare for the trend. So what's the plan? What's the stage about this company? Do they have a plan about to produce new brand or new product category, just like the juicy, just like you said, the mineral water? So do you know the information about this company, the stage in India? Do they have this plan?
The information I get is there's, you know, that I just now mentioned there's a company called Kampa, yeah. So they have been disqualified in India during 1990s because India have opened up markets to the foreign company like Coca-Cola to come back, and Kampa had lost, and that's only what I know. And then later on, there's a new company in India. They actually bought the Kampa, they bought the Kampa brand, and they want to revive back this local soft drink and stuff like that. So I don't think during the process they actually care about the health and something like that. I mean, the awareness is not, it's not so high yet in their society in this thing. I think the most important is since that these soft drink beverage are just they are still I mean, they're just a beverage soft drink, okay? And I wouldn't say that they are unhealthy. I would say that they're unhealthy if you don't drink too much. Okay, it's a bit similar like alcohol. Okay, alcohol, if you indulge just a little bit, then it's
Yeah.
all right. Okay, as long as you're not under
Yes.
18 and so on like that. But if you overly take this beverage, drink this too much, it definitely will cause health. And this is my opinion about this thing. As long as you drink a little bit and let the kids to understand this thing, then
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's not a problem.
Yes. What you said is most of what you said I agree with, but I don't agree with your sentence. You say that this company just care about the profits, they don't care about other things. I don't agree with this.
Oh,
Because I think the company should care about the customers' needs. Because currently the customers of India, the needs is just they like this drink. But in the future, just like just like European country, just like American, okay, more and more people think that Coca-Cola is not good, healthy, is not healthy for the body. Okay, so the company should care about the customer needs. Just because of currently, the Indians don't care about the sugar, don't care about the calorie. They like the sugar. Okay, but if the time change, okay,
Yeah,
with time going, in the future, maybe they will face this question, and in that time, you should consider this question.
yeah, it's
Okay,
true. It's
so
true. I agree.
yeah. So the most
In the
important
future.
thing is as a marketer in marketing science, the important thing is that what's the important thing is about the customer's needs. Okay, it's about customer needs because it's the basement for everything. If your product don't meet the customer's needs, you can't sell anything. Okay, so this is what I want to say. So
Agree.
your words sentence is too how to translate limited.
That's
Okay.
too limited. Yeah, it's too limited. I think in the
Okay.
short term, not in the long run. It's true.
Yeah.
I think they'll change in the future when Indians started to care about their health. Then the company, you force the company to change because in the end, the company want to earn their money. They still want to earn their money.
Yes.
They don't really care about the
Okay.
health. They just earn the money. That's what I mean.
Okay. Okay. Great.
Thank you.
Great.
Yeah, thank you,
Great.
teacher.
Okay. Thank you.
谢谢老师。
Okay. Guys. So it's 9:12. Okay. It's exceed our ordinary time. Sorry. Okay. So let's end the call. End our course. So we'll begin. We will meet next Thursday. So the Baya is the first one. Okay. Just follow the list. And above all, I mention everybody should send me the slides. Okay. After the presentation or before the presentation, send me the slides. You can send it in the WeChat group. You can send it directly to me. I need the slides, okay? Because this is evidence for the administration. There is a homework, there's assignments. Or I should have this, okay? And
do we need to send it before or after presentation?
Okay, you can send it after the presentation, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so see you guys.
See you. Thank you for.
Thank you, Osho.